live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
We made it to Friday, everyone. August 6th, 2021. I'm Derek Shore.
And I am Lauren Kelly, our virtual edition of HL Today.
I know, even though we're not on television right now, we're so glad that you've joined us here online as the Olympics are winding down.
I can't believe it's already been 2 weeks of the Olympics.
I know,
right?
Same. I mean, we love the Olympics so much. We've tried to soak up every moment. But, you know, next week it might be kind of nice to get back into our routine, our regular showtime.
Get that. There's a fly, like, right by your nose.
Sorry.
It wasn't like that, grabbed it.
That was a little larger than a fruit fly. It dive bombed my face. I don't know where that came from.
Good thing your mouth was closed at just the right time, because that would have gone into your esophagus.
Do you know, so we had a fruit fly problem on set probably about a year ago,
I feel like I remember this, yeah.
And a viewer wrote in and told us about this electrified fly swatter. Have you heard of these?
I have one.
You do?
I got it from my boyfriend Gabriel for his birthday.
Okay, do you use it?
Yes, and let me tell you something about it. It is exactly what you think it is. It looks like a tennis racket.
Yes.
And if you get something, if you zap something, it's an electric blue, and it scares the you-know-what out of me every time I get something, because it's like, it's literally just electrifying whatever is on the racket.
Totally, and it makes quite a pop, right? So this viewer told me about it. I ended up ordering one, and it's just been sitting in our closet. I thought maybe this is just a gimmick, but the other day we had this fly, a black fly, flying around the house, and so I used it on it. It sounded like a firework went off in the house. Brandon was actually mad at me because he's the type who will open a window to let the fly out. He's so kind-hearted and sweet. And he got mad because he was like, that probably really hurt that fly.
Well, I don't want to add insult to injury. Is that right? But like,
or death to injury.
Yeah, assault to the wound. But when you use the fly swatter, there's nothing left of the bug on the swatter. Like, ours is just completely disintegrated.
Oh, you're kidding. Have you ever hit a fly with it?
I've hit a lot of things. I've hit a wasp with it. I've hit flies.
And it disintegrates?
I've had multiple mosquitoes. Yeah, it just, I don't know what happens.
Well, maybe I'm using it incorrectly, because this fly was still there. And I will say, we do have now something, it's called the Snappy. It's like this little device that you can catch a bug, and there's like a trap door, and then you take it outside. So that's much more humane. That is
a nice one. But those are for like a little larger bugs, right?
Yeah, or I've caught a fly in it before. Yeah.
And then saved its life. That's
very quick. Nice. But it's very nice. And then the moment you open the door, they fly right back in. Anyway, back to the Olympics.
Yeah, so I want to talk about volleyball, because I'm always so impressed with people playing volleyball. You're literally jumping from the ground. It's like you have built-in springs in your shoes to jump up that high, right?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about Japan's national volleyball team, because they have a secret weapon, which is a blocking robot. And think about exactly that. Like, it's robotic hands on one side of the goal or the net that are going up. Check out this video. And these hands form a blocking machine that mimic defense of opposing teams. So this is how they're practicing, with like pretty much the best of the best blockage and defense against them. So look at how those hands are blocking it. But even after, they're still so good that they're making these shots. I find it fascinating.
So essentially, their training regimen is really intense, because these robots, essentially, they block the ball every time.
They know all the moves. They know exactly where these people are going to go. It's unreal. Like, the advancement in that technology is crazy.
That's super cool. I mean, it also seems kind of nice, because if you don't have enough people to play volleyball, you just like set up the robot.
Exactly.
It's sort of like having, the machine that spits out the balls for batting practice or for tennis as well.
Right. I don't think that you can use those machines in Olympic Games just yet. I don't think they count as a player.
Yeah, I don't. Can you imagine the robots? Well, some of these Olympians, they might as well be robots, because they are so talented. So do you know who Eddie Alvarez is? He's on the U.S. baseball team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So the baseball team has done really, really well. I think they have one game left, so they're guaranteed. Our U.S. team is guaranteed to either win silver or gold, depending on the next game. But here's the thing about Eddie. So he won a silver medal in the 5,000 meter speed skating event in Sochi in 2014.
So he's already got a medal.
So he already has a medal for the Winter Olympics, but now he will have a medal for the Summer Olympics as well.
That is so cool.
Here's another fact. So he's only the third Olympian to do this, but check it out. One of the other Olympians, also named Eddie.
No way!
Yes.
The irony.
Eddie Egan, in 1920, he won for boxing. In 1923, he won for the 4-man bobsled.
That is so cool.
And then a woman named Lauren Williams in 2004, she medaled in the 100-meter sprint. 2012, the 4x1 relay. 2014, she was a medaling bobsled competitor as well, the two-woman bobsled.
Amazing to be great enough to make it to the Olympics in one sport and then dominate in a second sport.
I know, right?
Well. Oh my goodness.
Incredible honor. So, and go team.
That'll be fun to. Can we watch that one still?
I think so. I'm a little confused about, sometimes you get the Olympic news online much earlier than we are actually seeing it on the broadcast. But I'm pretty sure you can still catch the game.
That's really, really cool. I'm going to have to catch that one. You know what would be always really, really cool in my house of all girls is if two of my sisters were good at the same thing and we could both enjoy the Olympics together.
You don't?
But we're not, no. Oh. We were never even good enough for like hair braiding, but check out these two sisters. They're the world's top soccer sisters. And Christy and Samantha Mewis are the first sisters to play together for the U.S. women's soccer team in a world championship at any level. Team USA already earned a bronze medal at the Tokyo Games. And Christy also plays for the Houston Dash, which is really cool. She's a midfielder. But how amazing of an experience would that be to experience the Olympics with not only your teammates, who I'm sure that they consider themselves sisters, but your actual sister.
It's super, super cool.
Yeah.
Well, remember we talked about the brother-sister judo competitors who both medaled like 9 minutes apart on the same day. That was pretty incredible.
Yeah, that is just amazing.
Runs in the family. Well, and I think they must be drinking something special in the water at their house, because to train two Olympians, I can imagine they've probably spent a lot of time on that field.
Yeah, I know there's only a 2-year difference. One of them is 30 and the other is only 28, but it's just like, wow, what a crazy family, like amazing to be in.
It is super, super cool. Well, listen, it's Friday.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but when we ran into each other, Lauren, in the studio, I was just saying like, oh my gosh, it has been a week, right?
When you say like it has been a week, it's like a week.
It has been a week. Yeah. We've been busy at work and we're always trying to catch up when the show isn't, on the air every day at 3 p.m., but there's no such thing as catching up, right? You're like running all over town. And I have been feeling so stressed out. How about you?
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I almost feel like we're anticipating coming back so much. Like, I know we're going to have so much work when everything is done, even though we try to play getting ahead, which, like you said, doesn't happen.
When I was younger, I used to think there would be a time in my life when all my emails would be answered, when everything would be organized, the house would be clean, and I just had everything sort of buttoned up. No.
Yeah, when did that go out the window?
I've realized it gets worse. It only gets worse.
I know.
So if you're out there and you're, graduating college and you're thinking, wow, I cannot wait until I'm 40 and things will just fall into place. It never happens.
No.
It never happens. No. But I do have a solution. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me
you have a solution for us. He's going to go and get a solution.
Well, this wasn't my idea, but for stress relief.
What do you have, chips?
I'm feeling so stressed out. These are potato chips. And you know what? I bet,
they're pretty good. What kind of chips are they?
Just one will do the trick.
Can I have one?
Of course.
Okay. Just one, though?
Try it.
Okay.
Do you feel less stressed out?
Yeah, I do. No,
pretty
I do
good, right?
feel more hungry.
Okay, well, you only get one.
No.
Yeah, that's it. So,
no.
My dear friend, Jennifer Aniston, taught me this.
Oh, let's hear the wise words from Jen.
Well, so a couple
Our friend
things.
Jen.
First of all, did you realize she is 52 years old?
I know.
She is 52 years old.
Looks amazing.
And she's essentially dishing on her diet. She does this 15-15-15 workout.
Okay.
So she'll like run for 15, then do elliptical for 15.
Okay.
As I understand it. But what she says though is when she's feeling stressed out, she can eat one chip. She is that person. She can eat just one chip and then it's smooth sailing after that.
That's obviously like the line in Devil Wears Prada where she's like, when I get really hungry, I have 1 cube of cheese. I'm full.
Yeah, what'd she say? Like, I'm just a stomach flu away from my goal weight. I'm on this new diet where I get really, really hungry, and when I'm about to pass out, I eat a cube of cheese. Yeah,
Man, I'm feeling so full now.
A cube of cheese, though, I mean, that could be all kinds of sizes.
This is a cube of cheese.
That is a cube of cheese. So anyway, now you know. There you have it.
Man, okay, I'm de-stressed and I'm full.
Okay, yeah, that one chip. Wow. Don't need to eat till dinner time. You gonna be okay?
That brings us to today's question of the day. We want to hear from you, of course. How do you cope with stress?
And our viewers, you always have such great ideas. So let's get to some of your responses. Mary Lou writes in, work out or sometimes not work out. It can go both ways. Both can help. Yeah, I think working out, it gets those endorphins going. Yeah. I always feel better after a run.
It just makes me hungrier.
Yeah.
Rose writes in, a large vanilla iced coffee on my patio.
Oh, that sounds delightful. Sure. And Waldina writes in, Prosecco, shop on Amazon, then drink more bubbly after realizing how much money I just spent after hitting the submit order button one too many times. Oh, wow.
You know what's funny about that submit order? I don't have it anymore. It just says buy now. There's not even a looking back. It's like, yep.
It's so much easier just to make one click. Why add it to your cart and then buy it? Just buy it right now.
And as always, head over to the Houston Life Facebook page. We want you guys to join in to the conversation.
Yeah, and it's been fun hanging out with you at the desk a couple times.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you in so long.
I know, even though we work together, we're like two ships passing in the night.
Yes, it is.
It is. Well, it's great to see you, Lauren Kelly, and it's great to see all of you online.
Yeah, that does it for us today, though. Monday, we'll be back at our live, normal time slot, 3 p.m. right here on KPRC2.
Yeah, and here is a look at what we have coming up on Monday's show. We are helping you save on some of our favorite items with our HL obsessions, plus planning to travel with your pup, from what to pack to keep them entertained on the road. We will help you prepare for any trip. Look at that cute dog.
Aw, and you can continue to follow our live coverage of the 2020 Olympics from Tokyo with Keith Garvin, Christine Noel, and Roseanne Aragon, along with the rest of our Texas to Tokyo team right here on KPRC2.
Yeah, well, thanks once again for joining us online today. We'll see you back live on Monday.